hello there, YouTube. Wait, welcome to a drizzling wet 42 degree, I think it was. Tuesday the 30th of April. That's the last day of April. How about that? April Fool's is over. Hopefully it means some nicer weather. The old saying, April showers brings May flowers. But yeah, she's raining out here now. Looks like it's nice to the south. Hopefully that comes our way. But anyway, in this drizzly wet morning, which is actually quite pleasing, we're gonna head off to work. Y'all come on along, see how this day works out. Holy moly, GC's is hopping this morning. Wow, they're just a coming and going every which way. Oh, look at that. Those aluminum, what do they call them, ingots or whatever, those. I remember coming across, when we used to be able to go to the port docks. The Longview port docks were open by the Longview Rainier Bridge. You just drive into there, there's no gates or nothing. There was a pallet stacked with these, it was like 4 foot long, maybe 3 foot long, little round aluminum, I think they call them ingots or something. I don't know what, I may be wrong there. And my friend Dean and I, we thought, let's take one of them aluminum things home. That'd be cool. Big old chunk of aluminum. There was nothing holding them down. We could not lift that thing up. And when it's in that concentrated state, it's crazy how heavy that was. Could not believe it. Could not pick it up, the two of us. We were probably 16, 17 years old, something like that. Look at them going across the bridge. It's just been crazy out here. All right, the beast is done. 45 degrees and absolutely pouring.
Yes.
The first half, yeah, first half of the drive was even, well, it was wet when we left Toledo.
Yeah, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, the freeway was dry and it was nice and peaceful. And hit woodland and wham. Man, it's been dumping ever since.
I know, I hate the rain.
Yeah, I love it when you first thing, just getting down to work, to my work area, I get soaked,
Yeah.
Such is life.
I know, in the Northwest.
But the nice thing is, I'm still reeling over passing that test and feeling good about it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. What a strain.
Yeah.
Worried about that thing for over a month, and really worried about it when it's getting to be crunch time,
I know.
We started getting busy, and because there's things I need to do here as part of that test, which I couldn't do over the weekend. That's why I finished it yesterday. But anyway, let's roll out, Mama.
All
right. Have yourself a wonderful wet Tuesday.
You too.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye now.
Bye.
Tim's been busy building Beamers today, 24th. This is a new GTL. I don't know if the color is not going to show up inside the shop, but that's pretty cool. Look at them luxury seats. Look at the size of that seat.
This feels comfortable.
Yeah. This is really cool over here. Check this out. This one sold. The S1000XR. This is an M series. Look at that carbon fiber everywhere. Even look at the foot pegs, how cool they look. M. I like how the XR is...
It's carbon fiber.
Yeah, it's clear, but filled with stickers. You can hardly tell they're there.
Oh, there's like no lip on them.
Carbon wheels.
Their vinyls are insane there.
Look at that. Carbon. That's beautiful. And then, this is one of the new R12 9Ts. I like how they rounded the heads off. It gives it a more retro look. Tim says, I'm not trading mine in. This is Tim's here. That's nice. Look at it. I like the blacked out headlight. That's pretty cool. The old 9 and new 9. Yeah, the old and the new 9. The R12. Servicing and stuff is way more simplified too. And now you have Bluetooth and you have the charge port. Remember when they took it away, you know, they tell you don't put a tender on it, but they took the port away. Now they have them back. That is pretty cool. Tim says it sits a lot lower. I like the sporty looking seat. I think the R12, I think it's just called a regular R12, right? It's got that Harley looking fender on the back of it. I like the way that looks. Nice. They all have the SOS. XR, I'm sure the XR has it. That's so pretty. No, the XR doesn't. None of the S1000s have the SOS, do they? I wonder what the purpose is of that. I like the black gas cap too. Look, even the carbon fiber showing up here around the ignition switch. Charge port and accessory. That's 12 volts when it's not in charge mode.
There you go, Randall. You like it?
That's pretty cool. So we made it home safe and sound. And to look at this, you think it was nice all day. It absolutely poured. Yeah, it was a very wet day today. A couple of times, and I'll explain to you in a minute. I'll show you one that it was nice, and I went out to do something, and it started dumping as I was doing it, so I had to abort. Then I go back and do another one. But I ordered something from Insta360 that showed up today. The Braveheart selfie stick. It goes out to 3 meters, or just shy of 10 feet. This thing is crazy. Let me whip this thing out here right quick. Hang tight. This thing is so long that sections come out, and they just keep coming out, and you just keep wondering. There's got to be an end to it somewhere. I mean, look at this thing. I can touch the sky with this thing. Well, anyway, one of the cool effects of it is it has it's carbon fiber too, so it's super, super light. Reach out there, slash. But anyway, it's super light, and you swing the thing around, and I haven't learned how to do any of the motions or anything to get the cool effects out of it, but it has almost like flying a drone effect to it. It's actually quite impressive. So I did a couple of things with it. Got a break there, and the first one I did, I went out, and as soon as I got out the door, I mean, I got everything ready. I must have spent too much time getting it ready, because as soon as I get out the door, it starts coming down. I'm like, oh great, I'm not going to make it around here. And the farther I went, the worse it got. And I'm trying to collapse the thing. Oh, there we go. That's a lot of sections of that thing. Warnings, be careful of power wires. I got a power wire out here somewhere. Oh, that's right. That's all in the ground over here now. Why I was thinking there's one out here. Oh, it's a wire that runs. No, that is not there. What am I even thinking about? I don't know above ground wires around here. Losing my mind or something. But anyway, so I go back and it just poured and poured and poured and gave it up. And I don't know, it's probably half hour or so later. Boom, the sun's out. And I go, well, I'm going to wait for it this time. So I look at the Radar Pro and I go, all right, what's this thing going to do? Is it going to get me or what's going to happen? But so I have everything set up and I went out and got one more shot of it.
Take it down.
Yeah, you're not supposed to use this on any kind of motorcycle or anything. You're supposed to scoot over here. Pretty wild. We do this without getting soaked. It's kind of... All the spiders out here. You've got tons of them. These are just rough cut things. I just ran through this thing on my phone right quick, and I made a mistake with them. I probably should redo them, but I'm not going to mess with that tonight. But there's this I forget what their term for it. Basically, it creates some motion blur to show motion, and I thought that would be cool to have that in there. And the effect is when I was moving, it kind of made things too blurry. I think it's more for like if you're driving down the road motovlogging, or you have it hanging out of your car or something like that. So it gives you a sense of speed. The effect, as I was doing it, was not very good. So ignore the blurriness as I'm moving. That is basically a filter that Insta360 has on their phone app. And you can even get higher resolution, like almost... It's more than double. The file size ends up being more than double. You still get the 4K and everything, but I think the bit rate and stuff like that is much higher if you do it on your MacBook Pro or PC, desktop, whatever you got going. It works for whatever. It's Windows, Mac and Windows compatible. And I think I heard some people complaining, there's certain phones like the Google Pixel, some of the Android phones it doesn't work right on. And of course, it's going to work perfect on the Apples and Samsungs and stuff like that. But anyway, it's pretty cool. The nice thing is you can do this. I mean, I flew through that. I just leaned against my bench and took maybe 45 seconds or so to, go through. I just went through and locked in some, what do you call it? Key. Now my brain just, not a keystroke, but anyway, you lock these little points and it just moves from one to the other, in this kind of a flow state kind of way. Flow state is Insta360's version of stabilization. So that's probably not the right term anyway. But anyway, it just took like a minute to do. It took, I don't know, probably 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes to render it. Because the files off of that X4 are massive. They are absolutely mind-numbingly large. But anyway, they work good. I'm just playing around with different things. That was just my first experiment with one of these great big super long poles. Nice thing is it doesn't weigh anything. You throw it in your backpack. Although my backpack's not that big anymore. I used to carry a huge camera backpack. What do you think, Sashi? Never a good idea when Dad's holding a stick. What do you think? Can he get a woo out of you? She goes, nope. Got an itch at the moment. But yeah, right now it's absolutely stunning out here. It's only like 41 degrees though, and dropping really, really fast. That sun. Probably need to grab Mama, do a goodbye right quick. We'll be doing it in the dark. But yeah, not much to vlog today. It's kind of cool. The R12 9T, the XR, or the S1000XR, the M model. That's quite cool. That's one cool. You got to see that thing in person, but you better come tomorrow to look at it, because I'm sure the customer will be there promptly to get that thing. And also the 2024 K1600 at GTL, that's pretty luxurious for them big old tanks. But anyway, I grabbed a little Mama here, and we'll bust out a goodbye and call it a night. What are you barking over there, Annie? You're always right by my feet, aren't you, Sasha? All right, grab the Mama. Well, hello there, you two. That was only just a moment. She was actually standing around the corner there. She heard me talking. Didn't want to prematurely get on camera.
No.
But yeah, we're losing that sun. It's probably, what, 22, quarter to 8? 8:19, I think, is our sunset tonight. It's clicking right along. Next thing you know, it'll be after 9 o'clock.
I know. Those are
Yeah,
nice.
that's when you can come home, mow the lawn, and relax afterwards, you know. Go for a quick ride or something. You got all the time in the world.
I know it.
That sun, when you're coming home, it looks like it's high noon. That's pretty cool.
I like it like that.
But anyway, BMWs are cool. The selfie stick, I don't know. That's like pretty extreme term, a selfie stick for that thing.
Yeah.
That thing,
Goes
10 feet with a little monopod thing there is kind of ridiculous. But you see guys hanging that thing off of cliffs and doing all kinds of cool things. And I was showing Kelly this one guy that was doing some stuff with it. And
that was really cool.
yeah, that was eerie, like really eerie. Like,
yeah.
Hanging over, you know, those overhangs that.
Yeah, I don't like overhangs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're too sketchy.
But anyway, on that, I think I'm going to bounce out on you.
Alrighty, well, sorry.
I said, freezing.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Wednesday or Thursday.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Yes.
See you tomorrow. Bye-bye now.